What's up guys, welcome back to Seize the Speed for another video, and this is a quick review of the all-new 2025 Toyota GR Corolla with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now I've already driven and track driven a manual transmission Toyota GR Corolla, but I was really curious to get my hands on the 8-speed automatic. I'm really curious to see how that thing shifts because the competition is stiff, and if you look right over there, that would be a stiff one. It's got a DCT. Let's see how this one drives. All right, driving the new Toyota GR Corolla with the 8-speed, was that GR Direct automatic transmission, I believe is the technical term for it. And why not? I mean, WRX has an automatic transmission. The Hyundai Elantra N has a automatic transmission option, so why not the GR Corolla? A lot of car enthusiasts nowadays own one car for everything, and manuals can get a little annoying in traffic. You probably don't want to keep going in and out at the clutch and getting a full leg day workout. So here is Toyota with the answer. Also, you know, a lot of our true race car drivers do believe that a race car should have only 2 pedals. That's might be a controversial opinion to most car enthusiasts used to driving street cars on the track, but a lot of formula cars only have 2 pedals. They have a go pedal and a stop pedal, so it's a lot easier to focus on your driving and not rev matching perfectly. So could this be the answer to all of those things? Right off the bat, I can tell this transmission is actually pretty good. I don't quite know which 8-speed this is. I'm guessing it's probably from the last generation Camry that Toyota sourced and added to this, but that's just, call that a hunch. I have no official confirmation of where this transmission came from, but it has definitely been tuned to behave differently in this vehicle because the shifts are pretty quick. Wow. Yeah, no, the shifts are great. So this is a typical torque converter automatic. This is not a dual clutch like what I mentioned earlier, the Hyundai Elantra N that has a dual clutch auto, or the Volkswagen Jetta GLI or the Golf GTI that goes against this as a hatchback. The upshifts are super fast. Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not expect this. I got into this thing expecting, you know, another torque converter automatic on a sports car, and that's definitely not the case.
Well, it is actually a all new, newly designed, not based on a previous transmission for this car.
Okay.
That the only things it has is it also has some features that are in the evolved GR Yaris.
So the GR Yaris now has an auto too?
As it just says, it also has features that are and is also featured in it's no in the GR Yaris. Yeah, so the GR Yaris will have the same one. Interesting. So we don't get the GR Yaris here in North America. This is as close as we get to this glorious 1.6 liter 3-cylinder engine that makes 300 horsepower, 100 horsepower per cylinder, and it is loads of fun. I really love this platform. I drove this thing on a track with a manual transmission last year around this time, about a year ago, and I had nothing but good things to say about this car. Toyota really took the Corolla platform and made something completely out of this world out of it. And honestly, the automatic does make me happy. This is I was genuinely nervous getting into this car. I was worried that it would leave something to be desired, and I'm happy with this auto. I mean, it's not as snappy as a DCT, truth be told, especially when you're downshifting. The upshifts are pretty crisp, but for what it is, it's really good.
everything else about it, it's still GR Corolla. So if you want a more detailed video, watch my full track and daily drive video on that. But the automatic transmission, the 8-speed GR Direct,
which does get the same 0 to 60 as the manual, supposedly.
okay,
Both are 3.9 seconds, I think is what it said. Or no, 4.9, sorry.
4.9.
4.9 seconds. So you're not losing any time by swapping over to the auto.
I absolutely love the sound this thing makes. What a car.
All the turbo noises.
Definition of a hot hatch. I mean, the GR Corolla is a masterclass on how you do a hot hatch. The handling, the sound, the power, the all-wheel drive system that, you know, does crazy torque vectoring stuff, and you can pretty much drift in it. Everything about this car is fantastic. And honestly, if you wanted a GR Corolla and you know you're not a fan of manuals, you can't drive manual, or you just want a daily that does everything and don't want a manual for your daily, I'd say pull the trigger. Seems like a pretty sweet deal.
I mean, this one as
cheap.
equipped is $50,000.
Yeah, so that's the other dilemma with this car. It is quite a bit more pricey compared to some of the competition. I guess the GTI wouldn't be fair. This is more of a Golf R competitor, which is also around the same price, and it's lighter on its feet comparing this to that chassis. So for me, I like lighter, you know, more nimble cars. So my choice between those two would definitely be this car. But when you bring in the Elantra N into the equation, that makes it really tough, because that car brings up a lot of value for the money you pay for it. But I would like to hear your opinion about this whole topic. Would you spend your own green dollars on a automatic 8-speed GR Corolla, or a GR Corolla at all? If you own one, I'd love to know your experience with it. I've heard lots of good things about these cars and this platform, especially with people that like to mod them and take them even further. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll read them. We'll have a great discussion about it. If you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. Let me know so I can bring you more reviews like this one. Subscribe if you're not, to see more reviews like this one. But as far as this video goes, this one is over. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace out, and I'm out.